Hi everyone, so today I'm going to be going through my Sephora haul. So I did get a bunch of stuff. Some of it is from the sale that they had this September. So going through, I did kind of use my points to get the metal palette from Kat Von D. Kind of going through it. Let me just kind of swatch it for you. They have their kind of metal shades, matte shades. So like the swatches from the website were a lot better than kind of this, so I am kind of disappointed with this palette. Like I think I'll keep it, but definitely for like $53, right? Like I did get it 20% off, so like $43 basically. Like I don't think it's kind of worth that. Like definitely from some of my other videos, like right now I'm wearing the Huda Beauty, and this has really lasted me the full day. Like these I'm just kind of not impressed with. So really do think for this you would have to use a primer and maybe kind of use them wet. Like the white and yellow, which were the ones that kind of drew me, or like at least the yellow was the one that kind of drew me in. It's like chalky, and that basically like the suede color there isn't too bad, but definitely like feather, if that's the color you're kind of looking for, it's not really there. And they're really like light, like it's not like this bam foil, and like I think that's what I kind of want from my metal. So I do get like this is kind of an older, not even that old, but like an older palette where it wasn't really that foil was in style. So like more so when this was probably like released and worked on, they were, oh, like that was kind of the style. So I do think suede and raw power are kind of like the nice ones in there. The other ones like are okay, but like nothing special. And like a little disappointing, because like one of the first palettes that I ever bought from Sephora years ago when I was still like in high school and stuff like that was like a Kat Von D palette. So I was like, oh, right. And like I did like it because like it's like metal matte in spelling. So like I was like, that's so cute that they did that, but not that great of a palette. And I think like it did get kind of like good reviews, so probably just not my preference. So that can just disappear in a drawer. The next one that I got was Viseart, and like not really impressed by this one. Like I've just kind of watched some like videos out there of like just should be going to bed but watching YouTube and that, where they're like, oh, Viseart, they're so good. Like I do think they're pigmented, but I didn't really like them, and I think it's kind of that like same thing, like they don't have that bam wow factor to that I feel. And it's like I really had to use kind of the like shimmer metallic shades wet to really get anything out of it. So just kind of swatching it, and I think like this little thing was like $38, $42 somewhere there, but kind of just swatching, like it starts off okay. Like I think that brown's not bad. Like they don't, yeah. Like that purple shade is horrendous. because like just look how dark it is. Dark my finger. Then I kind of like try swatching it, and it's just a muddle mess. Kind of going into those metallic shades. Like that lighter pink one is just kind of blah, right? Like not the greatest. So with these shades, right, you have Petal, Nectar, Honeysuckle, and Foxglove. So definitely Petal, I'm not a really fan of. Nectar, I could kind of get it to work with a like eyeshadow primer. Foxglove is just poop. Primrose, I did get to work with like a all-nighter wetting it. Clover, Cosmos, and Aster. The bottom three aren't bad, so kind of like half the palette's like okay, the other half like two of the shades you can kind of make work, right? So like I thought they're supposed to be really good for their like matte shades and things like that, but this wasn't the case. And I think with some of those like more expensive brands, it has been like they do make these like smaller cases, and they're not the greatest coming out. So like I'll keep it because I feel like Sephora's gonna be like, you can't return things, right? But I'll be like, okay, I'll kind of keep this one. But like, save your money, don't buy it. Some of the other things okay, let's talk about probably another poop product. So I have kind of put on a lip cream. So I did try Natasha Denona's liquid lip. So I did try this, and like, I don't know, I was just having a day. So I did try like the metallic palette and the Viseart and this one, and I was just like, what is this? Is nothing working? So I was like, okay, let me try it another day, because obviously like the makeup gods are just willing it not to be. So I don't have an issue with the applicator. I think applying the formula is okay. I just found it really drying, so I'm going to kind of let this dry down. And I just had an issue where it was like sucking my lips in, making them kind of more wrinkly and like chipping off and getting in my mouth. So I definitely put like a lip balm underneath. So if you ever do feel like your liquid lipsticks are too dry, like put a moisturizing one down and it'll still kind of stay on your lips, but I do kind of feel it getting tighter and like it's almost a little uncomfortable, but like I do love the color. Like looking at myself, I'm like, okay, I don't mind that. So let's see how I feel at the end of it. So I did use my like 100 of my Beauty Insider points to get Fenty Beauties Pro Filter. So it's their instant retouch up, right? So let me just put some of this on my face and see how that goes. So just kind of on my forehead, because I don't think I have really anything on there. Like I think it moisturized. I think it does have like a little bit of like blurring and filling in your pores. So for 100 points, I think I'm happy with it, right? I think this is like a perfect size of like what I would use, right? Because I'm not a big primer person and things like that. So not too shabby. I did get, because it was kind of like a sale item and like it came back to having more, I'm like, oh, it's going to be a glitter bomb. But like, how to get into this. So definitely like cutting this, and like it's just full of glitter, right? So that you're like, get off. So I'm going to be really careful and keep all that glitter contained, because I don't want to have to vacuum. But like, it makes me so excited. Like, you're definitely going to get glitter everywhere. And like doing this with slightly wet nails, it is now stuck to my nails. I'm one with the glitter. Right? So I know there's another product in there. But I think that's maybe like a cute way of like packaging your products, is like use glitter, keep it all good. Like, don't do your nails before, like, sometimes it's the worst. Like, there's now just all in my nails. So I'm squishing it to kind of feel where those other ones are. But like, you get a lot in there. So, oh God, it fell. So definitely, if you're like, things need to stay clean and not messed up, like, be careful with this one. Like, lay something down. Don't do this with wet nails, because now they're ruined. But this was like $36, so I don't think like that's necessarily bad. Or I like that it wasn't the $72. I don't think I would ever spend that. You definitely have to, I think, like watch the video to figure out how to kind of use these. So you get like an eyeliner, and then like a Sharpie marker. No, it is eyeliner, but it's supposed to be like bold. So definitely don't think I've really seen kind of almost like a marker looking one. So you can kind of have your bold look while still having it kind of thin. And then it has another side to get a precise line, right? I just can't draw a good line. Looking better. Then you get, I guess, their so this is going to be their gold cream, just kind of going in. It's definitely like, it's gold there, right? So I guess like that's what I kind of wanted from the Kat Von D. And then their pigment that has little bits of the packaging glitter in it. Oh my God. Like, it is it is foil. It is amazing. Like, I definitely have to do like a special look with that. And then it does come with its mixing, so you can mix it with the powder to create a liquid makeup. I'm just going to use kind of the cap here. So I just want a little liquid there, because I'm just kind of swatching. Get my brush nice and coated, and then just kind of mix it Maybe a lot. I'm gonna mix it. And then swatching that. You know what? I don't like that. Just kind of scrape some. So they say like mix it with this loose, but like maybe a little better sheen, but it is like a little wet. But I think like just the product itself is still pretty good. And like it's not loose, so overall I think like if you like those like bam colors and you really want to like create a look, like you just want to be a gold goddess, definitely like I'm not mad at this. So like for 60 bucks, yeah, it's kind of like one color, but you are getting like an eyeliner and a shadow. So I look at that as like 18 bucks really. Cause like, so like that's not too bad of a price, I think, for like individuals and that. So I think it's still nice like without it. So in one of my packs, I did kind of get their hair pack. So they have like, hopefully they still kind of have some, but it's drink up. So if you spend like, I think $35, you can get this. So it does come with Moroccan oil protecting spray. So I'm just gonna kind of put it on this side. So it does have like that nice kind of smell. I'm not really going to use any heat protecting or like heat products on my hair, right? But like that's pretty good of a size to get, and then you get a whole bunch of like different samples. So like living proof style extender, so that's kind of nice. Like a hair mask, blowout sample, anti-frizz. Definitely, like I do like this as a skincare. So Beauties, Gel Repair. Oh, that's the shampoo. What? How can they come with just the shampoo and not the conditioner? I don't think that should be allowed. Like you can do just the conditioner as like a hair treatment, but not the other way. And then you do get the Moroccan Oil shampoo and conditioner. So I do kind of like the oil leave-in treatment for this brand. It's really good. Mirage. I don't know how to say this, but like the nourishing cream, and so basically like, or sorry, nourishing cleansing cream. So like your shampoo, a fancy way of saying it, and conditioner, as well as from Bumble and Bumble, right? I got this also part of like larger sample sizes, part of like the birthday month. So I will kind of give them a try, but definitely like pretty worthwhile sample, I feel. Like I do think it's a worthwhile sample, because if you kind of calculate how much their shampoos are, then it's not too bad. And then I don't know if it's just like kind of like Ontario and things, like, oh man, our drugstores like kind of getting more expensive, because like for like the simple bottles, like some of them are 10 bucks. So to spend a little extra for maybe a better quality, right, isn't too bad. I did get some other hair care. So this is Good Behavior, the IGK, keratin-like. Like I don't get keratin-like. Like, it's either keratin or not. So this is supposed to be frizz control and heat protecting. So Like, I have a little frizz to my hair, so let's put this in. So I think it works nice, right? Just as like a defrizzer. Sorry, I always talk too soon after spraying things, and I sprayed it here and then put my mouth there. So I do think it kind of like smooths your hair without making it like too oily. And like with this, it almost has like a root beer smell, and I kind of like that. It's not like a strong root beer smell, but that like kind of essence of it. So I was kind of like, I don't know if I'm gonna get it, and then I was finally like, okay, I'm gonna get it. From Ouai, Ouai, sorry, it's never a Q, but Ouai, I got their scalp and body scrub. So I definitely like, this is kind of like $48. I definitely wouldn't waste it on my body. Like, body, you can take the cheaper scrubs. I'm going to use this on my hair. So I definitely like hair scrubs. So I'm excited to kind of try this out. And it kind of got good reviews that it really like lathers up, because I find with some scrubs, it just all kind of falls out of your hair, doesn't really lather, but this one's supposed to be really good. And it has kind of like a nice scent to it. So it's almost like a perfumey, almost like a wine smell, but in a good way, because I don't necessarily like wine, but I do like the smell of this. So definitely, like, if you find your scalp like a little issuey, then it is great to kind of try out. Another one that I got is a peel solution. So it's supposed to be like a bubbling mask, but it's supposed to be like almost like carbon bubbles, like almost like putting pop on your face. And I know with like Korean beauty, like there's one where you put your face kind of in sparkling water as like a treatment. So I think this is like, honestly, like it feels like putting little pop rocks on my face, and then I put a mask, so it has like this two-putter. So I'll definitely do another video on this just because it's so cool and interesting. I did get my rouge status for another year, so I did opt for the brush this time. So it is kind of like last year's, but a little bit bigger and longer. So it is a soft brush, and like, you know what, like it's an extra free thing. I'm not mad at it. And my last item is this Coco-nuts. This is Coco-nuts. Like, this is nuts. So I always like my puns, even though I mess up when I say it. So I felt like this was kind of like a good deal. So it's like $25 Canadian. So you get the hair mask. So I have tried these hair masks, and they are nice. And like, it comes with a cap, and then you kind of put it, like wash your hair, put in, like have your hair kind of damp, put in the night cream, and then wear the cap so your pillow's not getting full of the conditioner basically, or hair treatment. And you can definitely save kind of like the shower cap to use it with other leave-in treatments or nightly treatments that you have. They do have the face mask. It does come with wipes, so it's never like a bad thing to have coconut or facial wipes. So I do find Sephora's wipes like maybe like a little bit oily of some of them, but that just means like it's good for taking off makeup. I did get their hydrating mist water. Just kind of spraying myself with that. Maybe not like the best coconutty smell, right? But not too bad. And then I did get hand cream, so like, I'm never like, oh my god, hand cream. It has a stupid little thing, so I won't be kind of trying it because I have a lot of creams to kind of get through, right? It is a little like it feels like squash, not really like full. And then I did get a lip balm, but since I do have a lip product on, I'm not really going to use this. But that's basically all my stuff to go back to my lips. Like, I do find it a little bit drying, but it's not as bad as before. I do think, like, it definitely makes my lips look wrinkly. Like, you can see those lines. So for $30, I don't think this product's worth it. Like, Anastasia has like their liquid lipstick for $26. Some of the drugstores have nice liquid lips, so I think with this one, like, it's not that great. Like, I prefer Too Faced and Tarte for my liquid lips, and definitely like Smashbox are a little bit better. This one's really like drying, so if you're like, no, I love Natasha Denona, I think I just switched up those letters. But overall, if you're like, no, I really want to try this, like, I would just make sure that you do apply like a moisturizing lip balm and things like that, and just realize like your lips are going to be a little bit dry, but it's a nice color, right? It's definitely going to stay on. I lied. It's not going to be that bad, but I do find like it's so drying, like rubbing across, like it is kind of like coming up. And like, I think I'm going to return this because I just don't find it flattering. And then like, just like if you're to rub it together throughout the day, like it's just kind of gonna crumble, and it's on my chin. The little crumbles from kind of like rubbing and that, and then it's on my teeth. So I think if you're like talking and doing things, just maybe a pass on this one, right? So like, I don't know, like, I've been like having some bad times with makeup, and it makes me so upset because I love my makeup. But overall, I hope you guys enjoyed this Sephora haul. I'm definitely like addicted to Sephora, and I'm always checking, being like, what's new? And like, I need a second job to support my Sephora addiction, I think. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Hope you have a great day. Bye.